Hello everyone, I'm Luppi, and this is Super Mario 35. Today's daily challenges are: clear 4 courses, use 2 superstars, and use shells to defeat 30 enemies. Easy stuff. Very easy stuff, actually. What's the next stage? It looks like, 7-4. 7-4 and then 5-4. Okay. I can do that. My throat feels better than it did this morning when I did special battle, so that's good. Probably helps that I took a little nap in between that and ate something, took a bath. You know, all the stuff you need to start good on a day. Or at least for me, I always need to, definitely take a bath or a shower. Usually eating something helps. When I'm employed, usually I start my day with eating breakfast, taking a bath, and definitely reading a lot of internet stuff. Just to get prepped for the day. Just need a really good, healthy distraction, you know? Rarely I'll play video games, but sometimes... Usually it's not. I like to have big periods of time to play video games in case I get into it. I don't care if I lose 4 hours if I've already planned to lose those 4 hours, you know? But if I get really into it and I've only got half an hour or an hour, and it's gonna take longer, that's always sad. Yeah, nothing really too terribly new to report. That's pretty much it. I did spend part of my morning watching Final Fantasy Figma figures do a soap opera little skit thing. That's cool. It's a little TikTok video with Cloud Strife and some lady named Luna, maybe? I don't know. I don't really follow Final Fantasy stuff. But it's a very dramatic soap opera thing. It's kind of entertaining. I didn't realize it was 9 minutes until it was over. So yeah, that was something I did. I may get back into reading One Punch Man, the webcomic. I don't know. It updates infrequently, so whenever I get caught up, I just stop reading it for a year or two and then come back to it and it's oh yeah, there's 50 chapters, or there's 30 chapters, or there's 20 chapters, you know? So it's good that it's still going, things like Nana or Hunter x Hunter or Vagabond always make me a little sad. Because they're all so enjoyable. But at the same time, if the artist has health issues that need to be addressed, then that's Beat the Vandal Buster too. I heard that came back. Because I don't remember what health issue the artist had originally, or was it the writer? One of them had a health issue. Or health scare. And then it didn't have any chapters for a million years. And then it was supposed to come back in 2016 or something? Or 18? I don't remember. Oops, that was me being dumb. I thought I had room. Even though it was coming right at me, I thought I had room. Okay. Well, we'll try our best. Yeah, I'd love to beat the Vandal Buster. I loved to beat the Vandal Buster as a kid. It kind of pulls a Berserk where... Huh, that's weird. Did my internet go out, or what's up? Nope, just a minor communication issue, okay. But yeah, like, there's darker forces at play in Beat the Vandal Buster, and it's really sad that it got discontinued when it did, because it kind of seemed like it was going to start addressing that. And I don't know if it's going to actually pull a berserk where, like, the whole world is basically controlled by evil, but at the same time, you never know. It's been a while since we played as Mario. So let's do our best. Let's see if playing as Mario means nobody watches me. I'm just 1 of 35. But the Gray Man's still going every 4 months or so. Just got the new chapter. It's short, but it continues the plot. That's good. Like, we've been in this flashback for like 2 years, and we're gonna be in it for like another 2 years, I feel. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about you, Gray Man. Like, there's just so many delicious mysteries, so much delicious mystery in there. But we really don't have any answers still. But we've learned a lot. We have no real answers. Just a lot more questions. And that's another one where, like, this is definitely because of the Arthur's health issues. Like, apparently she's been told that she really needs to stop drawing completely. And she still goes. Like, a lot of people complain that it's not enough, but you know, what she can do is pretty good. Especially when you consider she's still using her, like, really fancy art style. Like, as much as I miss the art style of the series when it started, like, I'm actually kind of a fan of, like, the fancy art style she's developed. It's very unique. Boop. Boop. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if the Gray Man had kept on a weekly schedule, though, it'd be over by now, I hope. And I don't know if we would have gotten the same story, though. Like, that's always the thing. Like, weekly stories have a higher... I mean, so does monthly. Like, weekly and monthly both have a pretty high demand of what needs to get done in a very short period of time. But also, they have very different, like, ideally, the author would know that there's very different, what am I trying to say here? It's a very different thing, like a weekly series and a monthly series are two different animals, basically. Like, a monthly series really needs to, like, move the plot along consistently. Like, it needs to be well written, that's what I'm saying. Like, a weekly series can kind of get away with having, like, entire arcs being, like, kind of filler. Not quite filler, but, like, not always pushing the plot forward. Whereas monthly, you kind of always have to be pushing the plot forward. And I feel like a good example of this is Attack on Titan. Which, in hindsight, like, basically every chapter pushes the whole narrative further very fast, actually. And I know that's something that a lot of people disagreed with as the chapters were coming out. Like, I've been reading it since 2013. Like, back when we were, like, at only 30 chapters. Now we're at 130 something. It's gonna end at 139. Like, it's been a long ride. And people have been complaining the entire time that this chapter doesn't answer anything, that this chapter introduces plot holes, that this chapter isn't great. And, like, the weird thing is we actually got chapters that did explain everything. Or, we got a lot of exposition chapters. Sure, it took, like, 5 years to get those, but, you know, eventually it pays off. And honestly, my fear with the Gray Man, going back to that, is that even if we get good answers, they won't really be good enough to, reward the reader for, like, sticking with this series for, like, 20 years, you know? Or 30 years, probably, by the time it's over. Assuming it doesn't just get cancelled or whatever. Because you never know, things are looking okay now, but they may not be okay. And I really hope that the author of The Gray Man does what's best for them. I kind of hope that for any artist, though, you know, do what's best for you. Like, yeah, viewers, are important, but, you're a human being with a life, and you should kind of focus on making sure that's the best it can be. So yeah, that's kind of my vague, weird, meandering thoughts about, like, the Japanese comic industry. I don't know, like, it is fascinating, and, like, they really do crank out a lot, but when you see, like, any author who's done it for, like, 20 years basically say, like, yeah, I ruined my arms to do this, my wrists to do this, my fingers to do this, like, I could never do it again, like, that's awful. At the same time, like, a lot of the ones that do have the, like, I ruined my body and life to do this, and I'd never do it again, they still keep doing stuff. Like, Akira Toriyama, the Dragon Ball Z guy, he's still drawing. Even though he said multiple times, like, he'll never draw again, basically. And he's always, like, in his, like, forewords for series, like, I drew this because I wanted to draw this. And then I realized it would be very hard. and then I did it anyways. Like, he's a great guy. I love him so much. Like, I totally understand why, like, the current, not the current, but the former, like, rising stars of the manga world were all, like, very inspired by him. Like, no shit. He's a great guy. It's interesting to see, like, people are inspired by Ichiro Oda and, like, I don't know, it's just Oda-sensei, you know? And One Piece. Like, it's such a phenomenon in Japan, and it hasn't really ever taken off in the West, but it's still got its fans. I think it's an understatement to say that it's, like, the premier pirate manga, because it's basically, like, the only real pirate manga ever. Like, I don't know, there are other kinds, but they are not as definitive as piratey. Like, this one actually tries to be very piratey. I kind of miss when, like, the Viz translations used to do, like, all the random pirate slang. Like, that really made it feel like it was actually a real pirate story. And it really is. It's still a pirate story without it. And I know a lot of people think that stuff is cringy, but I enjoyed it. I don't know, I think the greatest issue I have with the Viz translation of One Piece is that they kind of pick and choose what they translate literally and not. And I get it, like, usually names are kept, and anything that's a description is usually kind of gotten rid of. But I feel like they really should have editor notes. I feel like that would ease a lot of people's, like, dislike of their translations. Like, you don't have to, like, have, like, 4 pages of explaining why you did this or that. You just, you know, like, we literally translated these pirates as this because that's the best translation to us. Like, we could have translated like this or that. I don't know. I don't know, I feel like that's still, like, making excuses. And, like, they don't need to make excuses. Translating's a hard job. Like, it really is. That was really easy. I did not get to 8-4. I did not get to 7-4. That was very easy. But hey, we knocked out everything. That's cool. And I leveled up. Nice. Yeah, I want to get to 7-4. Come on, guys. Let's do it. I'm just gonna have to go to 5-4. That'll probably pop up a little faster, a little easier, if these rounds keep ending prematurely. I know I keep talking about Zelda a lot, but it's gonna be the 35th anniversary of Zelda soon. I'm kind of wondering if Nintendo's gonna pull off anything for that. Like, you think they would. Like, they did a lot for Mario, so why not Zelda? Especially, like, in interviews where they're like, yeah, if we do it for Mario, we have to do it for Zelda. Of course, that was, like, orchestra music. They're really weird. They're really funny about certain things. And I would love to see... I know everybody's hoping for, like, Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, and, like, Skyward Sword HD for the Switch. But what I expect is to get Ocarina of Time HD. Maybe not even HD, just 3D. We get Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask 3D for the Switch. And, I don't know, like, Four Swords Adventures. That's probably what it's gonna be. I don't know. Like, I am totally in the boat, though, where if they just re-released the Legendary Collection but made everything, like, all nice and shiny, I would love that. I don't think they will. Considering the Mario, like, collection wasn't really too highly polished, too much... They didn't really do much to change it, you know? Like, they literally just HD ported it up without changing too much. But that's fine, it's their games. We'll buy them, we'll play them, blah blah blah. So I'm kind of wondering. I imagine we'd see them, like, later in the year too, though. Like, if we saw or heard anything before, like, August, I'd be surprised. And I would not be surprised if we just see a lot of stuff, like, in October again. September and October. Oop. Oop. So, like, if they can do a multiplayer game with Zelda, that'd be sweet. Like, it doesn't need to be Super Zelda, like, 35, but... I don't know. Sorry. That's my throat. Getting full of garbage. Okay, 1-4. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Zelda. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they've already got the Triforce Heroes and the Four Swords. As multiplayer games they could pull from. So I don't know. I don't know how they do like a... I don't know if they want to do a Battle Royale Zelda game. I think it would be cool. I like the idea of like... just going through dungeons until everybody's dead. That'd be fun. Train everybody up on how to beat Zelda dungeons. But at the same time, it's not really... I don't know if that'd be fun. Like, Super Mario 35's pretty pick up and play, you know? I feel like Zeldas aren't really that same way. So who knows? Maybe we'll get nothing. Hopefully we'll get a soundtrack though, that's what I'm hoping for. A 35th anniversary edition, like, CD set? That'd be cool. That would be worth it to import. I feel like the cost of shipping on Amazon Japan has increased over the course of like the last year, which is understandable. With COVID and stuff, with the random world changes, it makes sense, but I don't know, it just seems like for a few years, like, shipping was very affordable from Amazon Japan. Like, it still was noticeable, but a lot less than it used to be. I remember when I was younger, like, if you bought like a few editions of manga, like you'd basically be paying what you paid in books and shipping. So the fact that it wasn't like that for a while is pretty awesome. Got a lot of cool Japanese games. That's another thing, like you used to not be able to import games from Amazon Japan, even the new ones. Like it used to be, there was some sort of law or something, I feel, that was against like technology. I don't know, I might be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure you couldn't buy games for a while. And then you can. That's cool. I've seen a few of the UK import sites, though, that I used to use kind of closed down, so that's no fun. Thanks, Brexit. Oops, that was me. That was silly. Okay, we'll go again. We'll just keep trying. Although if we don't beat 7-4 by the time we're like 40 minutes in, we're probably just gonna we're gonna switch to 5-4. I don't have enough of a heart to achieve nothing for an hour. I'm not that determined. I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day too. I had an okay one. I got some candy. I did laundry. It was good. It was really important because I hadn't done laundry in a while. And even my blankets were starting to get a little stinky, so that's no good. Like, my room gets really hot for some reason. I don't know if it's just because it's full of stuff now, or what, but it gets really warm. Or maybe it's just... Oop. That was a bad jump. Maybe it's just my parents are getting older and they need it to be warmer. I don't know. All I know is, like, I wake up covered in sweat often. And that's not a happy way to wake up, personally. I like to wake up nice and dry, preferably warm. Sometimes being nice and cool is nice too. But never wet. I don't like to be, like, soaked with sweat. Like, it's just a gross way to be in general. And I know it's a natural biological thing, blah blah blah. It's just... I personally don't like the feel. Just like I don't like the feel of wet swimsuits. They're gross. I don't like the way they cling. I'd be willing to never swim again if it meant I'd never have to feel a wet swimsuit on my body. Like, it's fine when you're in water. Like, the moment you get out of water, though, ugh. Worst thing in the world. Other than all the things that are horrible and, like, actually painful or nasty. It's the worst thing in the world. Beating out flesh-eating viruses and suicide terrorists. Really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm on camp, like, I don't know. I'd be fine with just, like, an HD version of the first two Zelda games. It'd be funny if we actually got, like, a re-release of Wind Waker and then the DS games. That'd be funny. Or if they did multiple Zelda sets, that'd be really sweet. They won't do that because that's too cool, but... Can you imagine, like, Ocarina of Time, and then Majora's Mask, and, like, Twilight Princess all being together, and then Wind Waker and its DS sequels, Minish Cap, Four Swords Adventure, and, I don't know, Triforce Heroes? Every game that's got that, like, cute Toon Link style that isn't Wind Waker, you know? And then the classic games. That'd be cool. Honestly, what I really want, and it's like, well, then just play Link Between Worlds, is I want a Link to the Past, but HD. Oops! That was dumb and bad. I'm really slipping up as I geek out about Zelda. Potential Zelda games that won't exist. You know, though, they could just release Ocarina of Time and Master Quest on the Switch, and I feel like people would buy that too. Like, not even upscale it, just exactly as they are on the GameCube disc that came out, you know? That would be absolutely wild. And I know people would get upset about that, but I would think it'd be funny to me. I'm here to watch Nintendo go wild on people. I don't care. I'm all for it. Like, if the Switch could have every Zelda game remade on it, that'd be sweet. We got Link's Awakening, we got Breath of the Wild is basically a remake of the first game. That's how I choose to view it. It's just an expanded remake of the first game. So now it's just the second game, and I'd love to see Link to the Past remade. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, that's just Link Between Worlds, but no, it's not. I don't know where my love for Link Between Worlds comes from, because I've only played it once. that was a struggle. Played it in middle school, like when I was in the 5th grade. First Zelda game I beat on my own. Definitely not fun. Because I died so many times. Cool, cool, cool. We haven't died yet, that's good. Doing better than the last 2 or 3 runs. Oh, of course. You know, I want gamer friends just so I can play four swords for the channel. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Your disappointment. You disappoint me so much, Bowser. Cool. Oh boy, that was a wild jump. Neat. Good. Definitely not bad. But yeah, I'm excited to play the Super Nintendo version of A Link to the Past in Japanese at some point. That'll go great. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the video borders, though. Because as much as I liked what I did for Ocarina of Time, I also don't like it. It's a lot of work and it doesn't look good. Personally, it's really distracting. So, like, Majora's Mask are gonna be a little more understated, I feel. And I like what I'm doing for Link's Awakening. It's just a Game Boy border, so it looks like it's actually on the Game Boy. That's cool. And I got 2 different versions. I've got a, like, full Game Boy top that I can, like, just kind of stretch the video screen over. And I think I'll do those for any Game Boy emulations I have that are just, like, 1 video long. Like, if I ever do... I don't know. If I ever do a video that's not, like... that doesn't need to be, like, multiple parts, then that's probably what I'll do that for. And then I've got one where it's just... it's that one, but it's edited, so it's... so the Game Boy screen can be the... like, it's weird measurements, so it can be top to bottom, and then it's just the side, so it's like the Ocarina of Time stuff. Pretty much, except for just Game Boy. It's just the Game Boy. And I was smart about this one. I actually put the Game Boy stuff in the Movie Maker, saved that up, so now I can just open that up, import my Link's Awakening movies or any, like, long Game Boy emulations that I want, put them in, and save as, and then I'm good. And I can keep doing that. Instead of having to, like, set it up every time, I can just pretty much just put the movie in and it should work. I'm very happy with that. Cool. Of course, whatever. Cool. I probably don't have enough coins to get to 8-4, but you know what? Oh well. We're doing what we can, right? got 3, 4, and 1, 1, so, you know. That's excellent choices right there. I think what I'm going to do for Majora's Mask, I don't know if I've talked about this at all, is I'm really just going to have the Majora's Mask, like, on each side of the screen, pretty much. Like, I've got one where it's smaller and, like, split in half. Though I might try to get one that's bigger, so it, like, covers the whole space, so there's no, like, negative space. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. But we'll see. I wanted to have, like, all the main transformation masks, but I can't find a good, like... And I might just have to stop looking for, like, transparent images and start just looking for any sort of really good not head first, but, like, centered, mask first, face on, you know, kind of images of the Goron mask and the Zora mask. Like, I've got Giku and the Fierce Deity masks, they're fine. But the Goron and the Zoras both are, like, always the... like, Ocarina of Time renders, like the sideways, like, in the menu renders. Or they're, like, really low quality, like, pulled straight from the N64 game. Like, they've got things cut off and stuff. Like, I don't want to use those. So I might just have to see if I can't find a good image and then make that a PNG. Because that might just be the best way to do it. I don't know. Not that hard, it's just opening up Photoshop and deleting stuff. Oh, that's cool. We're down to 4 people. Aw, man, come on, let me get coins. Let me grab those coins, friend. What stages? We're still very early in the game. Fun. Cool. We love it when new enemies fly in, like, a little later in the story. That's cool. Clock is ticking. That's nice. Very friendly. Person behind me's got the right idea. Alright, we made it to 7-4. Cool. That's the goal. Come on, game. There we go. Nice and easy. Doesn't have to be anything hard or terrible. Just has to get done. But yeah, today's goal is basically to play some Majora's Mask. Because I didn't get to do it yesterday. I got a lot of Link's Awakening done. We are through the first 4 dungeons. That's cool. So far we've only had to play for, like, not even 4 hours. Oh crap, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot. I'm a moron. Okay, this is definitely not where I want to be. Not bad, not great, not bad, not great. Yikes, I don't like those. Okay, I need this. Thank you for saving my life. Are you gonna save my life, friend? Nope. Okay, that's fair. We all gotta do what we all gotta do, right? Cool. Usually I would kind of mess around, but not today. We are on the same stage rival friend. Cool. Who's gonna use coins worse? I am. We get to play 7-4 again? Oh crap, I screwed this up. I screwed this up. I'm gonna die. Just let me beat 7-4 game. And stop doing this. Give me enemies. Stop doing this to me. Please stop. I'm not having fun. Cool. We are neck and neck. Come on. Nice. A little gratuitous, but you know what? Still perfectly adequate, right? I'm a jerk, and that's fine. I'm the jerkiest jerk that ever jerked, and that's adequate. Oh, that's adequate. Thanks, game. You always know just what I need. I'm gonna die. There's no two ways about it. That's fine. I fought hard. Oops. That's fine. It's fine. At this point, it is what it is. Oh, nice. I did not die. I thought I was. I feel like that person had a stronger head on their shoulders than I did. They still had 100 coins. Yuzu, you fought hard. Thank you. Alright, now it's time to play some 5-4. Nice. Oh hey, 4 3s at 19. That's wild. We might actually see everything be 20 very soon. You never know. What a journey. Remember when I first started and it took me forever just to get 2 and then beat 2-4? Like, how long was that? Like 2 weeks? And then, like, in less than 2 weeks, we already beat, like, all the levels on the no commentary run. That was cool. I have kind of gained some skills in this game. Not enough to consistently win, but you know. Enough to be a contender. Enough to, like, do dumb stuff, like, never play with power-ups at the start. And I can skip coins, and I don't have to know the levels, because I can apparently just play them while I'm zoning out. Better than when I'm paying attention. Yeah, that's the thing, I have to get into the zone, and, like, really talk about stuff I enjoy. Because then I play better. To be fair though, like, that makes sense, because I'm a very high-strung person who panics easily. And second guessing is not a trait that helps you succeed, you know? In general. If you wanna, like, be someone, don't second guess yourself. Definitely, like, research and, like, be aware of what you're doing and the consequences of your actions, but, you know? You don't hit any balls you don't swing at, you know? Which sounds dangerously close to, you only win if you play. Which is horrible for the lottery, because you also only lose if you play. And 99.99% of people who play the lottery do lose. Consistently. Like, you got better odds at a casino, really. To be fair, though, the average person has better odds of, like, killing a shark with their bare hands than winning the lottery, so... Take that as you will. Cool. How am I gonna screw this up? Apparently I'm not. Oh, that's how. Okay. Come back to me, mushroom. And never leave me. Cool. Adequate time. Adequate amount of coins. This is gonna be a good run. Until I jump into a hole. Until I jump into my death into a hole. Yep. That's the kind of stuff I do in Zelda 2 all day long. I literally remember nothing of my Zelda 2 playthrough, even though it happened, yeah, I guess 2013, 2014. It was a while ago, definitely. All I remember is I did spend a large chunk of the time grinding. Like, you know, almost trying to fully level up yourself before you even do one dungeon. Kinda like grinding. Excessive, but like kind of necessary. Kinds of grinding. I hear that's also necessary for like the mother game for the NES, Earthbound Zero. Yeah, and that's kind of why I've never tried to play it. I've had it for the Wii U since it came out, but the whole time it's like, yeah, I don't really want to play a 30-year-old game and spend like half the time grinding levels. That just doesn't seem very fun to me. Cool. Neat. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like this. Okay, it's fine. Let's fill the pit with Goombas and then have ourselves a time. What are you gonna do, buddy? You're gonna get me in my legs. Fair enough. Neat. I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose my power-up when I do stuff like that. Always gonna lose my power-ups like that. Cool. There's only so many times you can do this stage well. Cool. Better than I thought I'd do. Nice. But yeah. I'm looking forward to the Zelda 35th anniversary. Even if no cool games come out, that's fine. There's a part of me that wonders if they're gonna try to push out Breath of the Wild 2 for that time period. Like, that'd be the best time to do it, but who knows? Like, who knows how much work they have to put into it? Who knows if there's still a lot of work left to do? Like, I don't know. Like, when you consider the way Breath of the Wild ended, I find it really hard to believe that with the open-endedness of that game ending, that they didn't have any plans for a sequel. But a lot of people keep saying, like, oh no, they just had too much stuff to do for the DLC, so they made a second game, and it's like, well, I'll wait for the interviews to confirm that or not. I don't know. I don't think I've seen that from an interview yet, so I'll take that with a grain of salt. this is fun. Well, that's not fun at all. Oh, you killed me. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, you did. I don't like this situation. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can kill you. Nice. Was not expecting that, Bowser. Of course. I'm gonna have to work really hard to not die. A little bit harder than I'd like. There's 3 of you guys, isn't there? Come on, give me a power-up. Give me a power-up. I'm willing to waste time here. Just give me a power-up, idiot. You know what? Screw you. You're just gonna eat up my coins, aren't you? There we go, jerk. Of course. Why not? Give me something, of course. It is what it is, right? Not like it's anything else. It is what it is. And it usually is a colossal failure. Cool. I should have run through. Oh well. We only get one choice. We only get one chance. I chose poorly. And I will suffer for it. Oh, I get to do this one again. Who are the ding-dongs who chose this level? Clearly not me. Who consigned me to this kind of fate? That's my question. I wanna know who ruined my life. Nice. I just wanna grab this mushroom. Still have enough time to get that Bowser and those ding-dongs. Okay. Cool. Neat. That should be enough to get me to the end of the stage. It definitely is. If I knew there were no Hammer Brothers on the steps, I would have just gotten the coins again. Hey, we're in 5-4. Look at that. Betrayed by gravity. Of course, game. Okay. This is gonna get fun. This is gonna get awful before it gets better. But you know what? It's gonna get awful before it gets better. That's the point of this stuff. Cool. I do enjoy seeing that in my future. Nice. That was an unexpected win. I love eating through all my coins. Desperately trying not to get killed by Hammer Brothers. Oh boy. But hey, everything's at least at 17 now. That's cool. Do one more play and that'll be it. Assuming I don't die like right off the bat. You never know. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just can't pull it off. Like, that would be the most embarrassing thing, to die to the first Goomba. Although that would be kind of an interesting thing to do, to like, go through like all the footage I have, and then literally pick out any time I died to the first Goomba and make a little movie out of it. I'm sure it's a non-zero amount of times, but I feel like it's definitely less than 10. I could be wrong. Could be more. Like, I don't know. We're halfway through February, which means a month and a half, and we get to say goodbye to Super Mario 35. I wonder if it'll be replaced by a Zelda whatever. I don't know. I kinda don't expect that to be the way it works, but you never know. Come on. Like, I don't know the important months for Zelda's 35th. So I don't know when Nintendo would try to, like, line stuff up. It's like, well, then you need to figure out when the Disk System Zelda no Densetsu came out. And that would be true. That would give you a really good idea. Honestly though, I'm surprised Age of Calamities was a thing. Like, they basically didn't announce anything until it came out. That's wild. Of course, they were kind of like that way with Pikmin 3. So who knows? Who knows what Nintendo's planning? They're just going all supervillain, like, something big, ding-dongs. Get used to it. This is our new plan. This is our new model. There's no model, it's just deal with it. Of course. Oh no. I bounced right into his mouth. Yikes. Well, that's about it. That's all I've really got in me. We did beat a lot of levels. And that's good. We really did, I don't know. We had a cool talk about Zelda, which is weird when we're playing a Mario game, but you know, it's topical. So yeah, thank you for watching. We'll have more tomorrow, assuming my throat can hold out. And bye.